We present to you a recently discovered historic film taken in Melbourne, Australia in 1963. It documents events organized by Rabbi Sholom Gutnick Zatzal, whose second yahrzeit is this week on the 25th of Iyar. The world's largest sukkah, built on the grounds of the Yeshiva Center, was a major sensational project of Tza'iri Agudas Chabad. The event you are watching took place during Chol HaMoed Sukkos, Tafshin Chaf Daled, late 1963, long before the internet, cell phones, and social media. Nevertheless, word spread like wildfire, and hundreds of boys and girls streamed in from all over Melbourne to join in the excitement. During the course of the program, side by side with many attractions and activities, the children enjoy lunch in the huge sukkah at the Yeshiva College at 92 Hotham Street. They are led in all the relevant brachas, many for the first time. Each child takes their turn at saying a bracha over a lulav and esrog. Reb Abba Pliskin showed them one by one what to do and said the bracha with each of them. His command of English at the time was not that great, but he was loved and appreciated. Several years later, a boy who was present that day arrived at the Yeshiva Center asking to be taught for his bar mitzvah by the little rabbi with the long beard. The first Sukkah Mobile in Melbourne was organized in 1963 by Rabbi Sholom Gutnick, who can be seen here with his nephew Motel Gutnick. Rabbi Sholom Gutnick drove the Sukkah Mobile attached to his car to schools and locations all around Melbourne. As rabbi of the largest shul in Melbourne, a dayan in the Beis Din, and teacher at the yeshiva, he was a chassid at heart and found the time to help with the yeshiva youth activities. As the Sukkah Mobile made its way through the streets of Melbourne, locals were amazed. Even the principals of several public and secular schools agreed to lunchtime visits by the Sukkah Mobile, enabling their many hundreds of Jewish pupils to fulfill the Yom Tov's religious obligations. Every boy and girl made a bracha over a lulav and esrog, took a seat in the sukkah for a minute or two, said a bracha over a biscuit and a leishav basukkah, and stepped out with a big smile. One headmistress was so touched at the sight that she asked if she too could take a seat in the sukkah. Each child was also given a leaflet, prepared for various age groups, so they could share the experience and holiday with family. This film documents Gan Yisrael in the Basin. Rabbi Binyamin Klein, who later became one of the Rebbe's secretaries, together with his wife Leah, were sent by the Rebbe to Melbourne on Merkez Shlichus at the end of 1961 and remained for 3 years. Rabbi Klein was involved in strengthening Yiddishkeit with the community at large, but especially with the youth programs. In 1962, Rabbi Chadakov, the Rebbe's secretary at the time, sent him a letter advising him to get more involved with Lubavitch youth in Australia. He traveled to various states around Australia and New Zealand, where he strengthened Yiddishkeit and distributed Kahas books and paraphernalia, including the popular Talks and Tales. He gave many shiurim and even managed to convince less religious Jewish schools, such as Mount Scopus, to increase their Jewish classes. Mrs. Klein taught in Beth Rivka and was very involved in the operation of Mesivus Shabbos. Here you can see Shalom Ber Grona, now a shliach in South Africa. This is Shaya Cantor, grandson of Moshe Zalman Feiglin, who was the first Lubavitcher to settle in Australia. You can see how excited the children are at the novelty of being filmed by an actual movie camera. Seen here with his orange beard is Uri Kaplun, who ran the yeshiva youth together with Rabbi Shmulik Gurevich in the early years of its establishment. Rabbi Chaim Gutnick, a respected Rav, visits Camp Gan Yisrael and enjoys a game of cricket with the campers. A special thank you to Rabbi Meir Gutnick, who brought this film to the public for the first time. Le'ilu Nishmas, Reb Sholom Ber ben Reb Mordechai Zev HaKoyen Gutnick, and Devora Bas Reb Avram Zichronam Lefracha.